Alright, so hi. Um, so I've had this come up to me quite a lot. People wanting to wonder exactly how do you upload music to Spotify. So first things first, you need to actually be able to create a song. So shut up. You're gonna need a music. Oh, I hate you. Okay, you're gonna need a music studio. So I prefer band rap, particularly because of us, because we're online music people. No one, dum dum. So this is for y'all broke people out there. So yeah, it's got some pretty good stuff. You know. So yes. Okay. So Ayo Cameron, what's your last name? Howard. Ayo Cameron Howard says hi. All right, so you can have a guitar amp. Yeah, add him on Snapchat. Cameron James 8. And yeah, so you have your guitar amps and you have your bass amps. And what these are is if you have an electric guitar and you have an amp, you can plug it in, not to the computer, but like in like the wall. Plug it in, and then what you do is you can click on it, and then what you do is you can play your guitar, and it will record everything that you play. Next up, we have voice and mic, and what we can do with this is I prefer two channels, voice and mic, whatever. And so there are lots of different effects you can add. Preferably, I like hi-fi because hi-fi compression, high quality audio, um, that's that. Drum machines are where you create your basic beats. So, for example, this beat, it's an 808 kit. 808 is just like a basic um, bass beat kind of thing. And so here's kind of what you can kind of do with it. Let's go with tight dynamics. Okay, so this is kind of what that sounds like. Go heavy bass with it. See, there's that. There's the instruments. And so with this, you can do lots of things. You can have a piano, which is a regular piano. You can have a synth, and synths can be modified. So yeah, there's a lot of different effects you can add there. Uh, there's bass, synth bass, which is basically like, same thing with like the piano. Regular bass is like the piano. Synth piano is like the synth bass. Strings would be like your string stuff. Your guitar, whether you have a violin, whatever, sitar, stuff like that. Wind instruments, or for those of you in band and stuff like that, uh, your wind instruments there. Here is your drum kit. And so let's go back to that. Okay, so that's kind of what that looks like. This is a drum pad. I love drum pads. And so you notice that kind of when it comes to instruments, everything looks like the piano when it comes to online music and stuff like that. Everything is on the piano. And that makes it a lot easier. So drum kits are for people who want to play them like drum style. So drum pads are for people more like me. No, not yet. What are you making your video on? Screencastify. Huh? Screencastify. Simple. Yeah. So yeah, this is just like drum kits, love drum kits. Simple. Um, but also, I'm gonna talk about that thing right there. And so, if you broke, probably can't afford that. But if you got about $500 on you, then that right there, is really something you should invest in. So web MIDI is basically where you can plug instruments in. What I mean by that is think like this. So say you have a keyboard, and so instead of dealing with all of, having to go on here and try to figure out how to play that, or maybe you don't have a touchscreen or something, then you can go and you can get a MIDI. And so there are several different types of MIDI devices. Most popular, probably my favorite, is a MIDI controller. It has a piano on one side, and it has a drum pad on the other, and then right here are your controls that you can tweak with. So that's that for that. So BandLab, for those of you who don't really have as much money there, also here you have a space to write your lyrics and stuff. A place where you can get different loops. So yeah, some different loop hacks, some different options you can have there. And if you don't want to go through all that, you have the loop library. There's the MIDI again. And also, just to point out, MIDI is going to sound a lot weirder than if you were to do just regular audio, because it's, all on piano, it's digital coded and stuff like that. Also, with
Make money off your YouTube videos?
No. But yeah. And then there's also
99% of YouTubers don't make money.
I don't invest in YouTube.
Yeah, Jake Paul and Logan Paul do.
Yeah, they're the 1% who do.
And Rice Gum and Alyssa Violet, Justin Roberts, some other people I don't know. Some other people I watch that make money on YouTube.
So yeah, I'm just updating this. So
yeah, they're just few and far between, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they make no money off YouTube. That's the thing.
YouTube is hard, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you gotta get a lot of shout outs and stuff.
You gotta get a lot of subscribers to make money.
But yeah,
True.
You gotta get you gotta meet Jake Paul. You gotta meet Jake Paul once and you get about 1,000 subscribers.
All right, bet. I'm gonna find out.
Go to Jake Paul's house. Ask him to shout you out on your thing.
All right.
And he'll give you a lot of subscribers. You heard?
I heard.
You heard?
Y'all heard that?
You heard?
Go to Jake Paul's house, bro. But yeah.
Go to Jake Paul's house, bro.
So you
So
can.
you making a video over there?
Yes.
Like you making a video you like to see?
Yes.
All right, bet it up, bro.
Oh my god. I'm gonna edit this out.
All right.
Probably not.
Why not?
No, I mean I can, but that's a lot of work.
Hey, so subscribe to me on YouTube.
Cameron says subscribe to him on YouTube.
The real G. I'll play that camera out.
You're really annoying me.
Huh?
Y'all two are really annoying me, bro. Both of y'all. No. But yeah. So you have the options of different masters. So I'll put this on bass boost because, I just like the way it sounds. This is what it sounds like when it is mastered now. So this is kind of what that sounds like. And so you notice kind of how it has that weird reverb, that weird sound.
Actually, make it pretty on YouTube, bro. That's actually pretty lit, bro. So like a YouTube video?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can kind of notice the bass on that. Then yeah, so that's kind of the first part. There'll be more parts, but this is part one.